8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Monday, so that means 3 things. 1, I'm not your MCM. 2, it's a Mama Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How are you guys doing? I'm your host, the product of poverty's environment, the Pope Chuck Paul. I hope you guys enjoyed your week. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. And I hate to start the show off on some sad news. Philadelphia rapper though, PNB Rock was shot and killed at a Waffle House in LA earlier today. News broke out about a half hour ago. There's been videos circulating of him laying in a pool of blood. People are saying that his girlfriend had shared the location and it was a botched armed robbery. Now, this is sad as fuck. It's crazy because I was just watching a couple episodes on Vlad TV where they were interviewing Designer, and he was talking about how the last thing that comedian Bob Saget recorded was with him in his video. And the thing why I bring that up is because Designer was talking about how he had a lot of music with PNB Rock. And they were going to drop a tape together some years ago. He was like, I don't know. I don't know why we didn't drop it. I'm going to hit him up. It's crazy that this just happened. So rest in peace to PNB Rock. Condolences to his friends, his family, even his fans, man. This is sad because it's senseless as motherfucker. Ain't like he was bothering nobody. He was eating food with his girl. I'm quite sure more details will come out, but yeah, that just happened. So let's start this show real quick. Yeah, last weekend, of course I didn't shoot an episode last week, but it was, I believe, National Movie Day. And all across the country, movie tickets were $3 a piece. So me and my lovely girlfriend decided to go have a nice little date night as usual on the weekends and go and see Honk For Jesus, Save Your Soul. We was kind of skeptical because the dude, Daniel, whatever his last name is, and Jordan Peele, was connected to this movie. And after seeing Us, we were like, I don't know if we want to fuck with anything that he did, but he's like, why not? It's $3. It was also free on Peacock, but we wanted to get out the house, get some food, hit the movie, whatever. It starred with Sterling K. Brown and Regina Hall. It's funny, I always get Sterling K. Hall mixed up with this other black dude, and I always get Regina Hall mixed up with Taraji P. Henson. I'm sorry, don't judge me. But pretty much satire, dark humor. I loved it. Well, I say loved it. I liked it. It was pretty funny to me. And it's pretty much loosely based on the former Bishop Eddie Long. Now, if you're familiar with Eddie Long, he was a black pastor who was of a super mega church, I believe, in Atlanta. And he was sued by a couple of young men for, I believe, sexual assault, something like that. And this movie touched on pedophilia and the over-the-top lifestyle and behavior of these pastors or bishops or whatever of these mega churches. So pretty much the plot of this movie is that he's being sued by 5 men, and they had closed the church down, and they were going to have a big church reopening and whatnot. And the first lady, his wife, was dealing with all the accusations and whatnot about her husband being a closet homosexual, who also, a lot of his sermons talked about homosexuals not being accepted in the church and how it was bad in the fourth, and even had classes. I believe it was Eddie Long who had these classes, if I'm not mistaken, on trying to get people to not be homosexual anymore. So pretty much in a later episode, he runs into one of the men that he assaulted. He was around 17 at the time. So pretty much he was buying them cars, paying for clothes, little hush money, tricking on these young men. You know what I'm saying? Claiming that he was going to change their lives and help them out, but he was also having sex with them. Now, in one scene, one of the cameramen, because they were pretty much shooting a documentary at the same time, he tried to come on to one of the cameramen, took his shirt off while he was shooting in the gym, touched his face a little, caressed it and whatnot, and his wife walks in like, yo, you need to chill and stop trying to help these men all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I found that a lot of people who are heavy in the church did not like this movie, because it was a mirror, it was a reflection of the over-the-top theatrics with the clothing, the over-the-top lifestyle, the cars, the houses, the huge church, and of course the sometimes pedophilia that happens inside the church. So look, you ain't gotta spend money to go see it. Check it out on Peacock. If you have the Peacock network, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you my password, but I don't trust none of y'all like that. So yeah, check it out for yourself. And staying on the topic of pedophilia. Oh, I'm sorry. Episode 89, Jesus Walks. Fitting title, right? Recently, Aries Spears from Mad TV fame and Tiffany Haddish, you may know her from Girls Trip and a slew of other movies, are in trouble right now and embroiled in a legal matter lawsuit about sexual assault, sexual grooming of minors, if I could say that. So pretty much in 2013, I believe, there's this company called Funny or Die. Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears shot a skit that had to do with pedophilia, I guess homosexuality and whatnot, and they had two children in there, one 14, I believe, one 7 at the time. And I haven't seen the video, I can't find the video, I don't want to watch it like my pleasure, whatever the case may be, but just so I can have a better understanding and see what everyone's talking about, to get a better idea so I can be able to, better talk about this subject. But from what I do know, the children's mother were friends with Tiffany. And rumors have it that it was supposed to be like a children's skit, and it actually wasn't. So they're trying to say that Tiffany Haddish lied to them. And in this skit, they're saying that they're pretty much grooming them for sexual assault, whatever, because it's a really creepy, nasty skit that has to do with sexual assault and pedophilia with children. And that's what they're being sued by. I think they're being sued by the daughter or the mother. But my thing is this: who signed off on this? Parents have to sign off on these kind of things. I have a friend who is a momager and who has her 2 young boys in TV shows, movies, Gap, Tommy Hilfiger, Target ads all over the freaking country. And she's there 24/7 when they're doing any and everything in front of the camera. Or not in front of the camera. So where were these parents? Now I don't care if she trusted Tiffany or not. Motherfucker, you go and be there and watch what happens. Now I didn't see the skit. I'm not going to judge nobody. But I'll say this. During those times, 2013, it was a different comedy times. Like whether it was pedophilia or rape, whatever, comedy was raw. And mind you, this was also on the website, on their, I think their Instagram or Twitter page for 5 years, from 2013 to 2018. And they're saying they had no idea about it, saying that the video is not their taste, is disgusting, da, 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 da. But Funny or Die had it on their Twitter page for 5 years. They took it down 4 years ago. And it does seem like a coincidence that Aries Spears also being dragged into this, because he was just going through that whole Lizzo situation where he was talking about how she was fat and whatnot. I also find it funny that it's cool to call Rick Ross fat, it's cool to call T.I.'s son ugly, but but we can't call Lizzo fat when she's clearly fat. But anyway, yeah, it seems like it's some crazy coincidence. Aries Spears was online. He pretty much said that it's a shakedown. It's extortion type shit. He said he can't speak on it too much because it's a legal matter and whatnot. Tiffany Haddish posted a statement and turned her comments off on Instagram. This is what she said. I know people have a bunch of questions. I get it. I'm right there with you. Unfortunately, because there is an ongoing legal case, there's very little that I can say right now. But clearly, while this sketch was intended to be comedic, it wasn't funny at all. And I deeply regret having agreed to act in it. I really look forward to being able to share a lot more about the situation as soon as I can. I want to know, she said, there's a bunch of questions. I get it, and I'm right there with you. Are you trying to say like you have questions too about this? Because you are in the skit, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we will see what happens with this situation, but it's really, really nasty, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole cancel, the Me Too, all this shit. People have to go back and apologize for every single thing that was recorded prior to 2018, 2017, before this whole Me Too thing, this whole cancel thing came out. Because comedy was different back then. Different. Sheesh. Oh, moving along. Speaking of Jesus Walk, you gotta love how I do the whole tying in the titles with the subject matter. Kanye West versus Adidas. Now, I didn't read all of his rants and posts because this man tweets and posts at like 100 posts a freaking minute. He's going at Gap, going at Kim, but we're gonna focus on Gap. He was talking about how they were trying to buy him out, give him $500 million, but the line is worth billions and whatnot. He said he saved Adidas. If it wasn't for him, nobody would still be wearing Adidas. That's false because people also fail to realize a lot of money goes into outfitting teams and teams across the world as well. That type of sponsorship. So I don't think it did that. And people still buy Stan Smith, Shells Toes, Y3, and all these other subsidiaries of Adidas that also make money. But yeah. And then Swiss Beats said that we should boycott Adidas for treating Kanye the way they have been treating him, as far as holding meetings without him, creating variants of his Jeezy foam runners and things of that nature, creating unauthorized colorways without his permission. My thing is this: I'm always going to say sign better contracts. A friend of mine was saying, well, maybe there's a non-complete cause, and maybe they say they're just doing it on their own and don't care about a lawsuit. Maybe they made him sign something saying that the only thing he could do is sue. Oh wells. Let me tell you something here. A lot of, like, I'm all for the artists and all that. A lot of these rich dudes, they only care when it's about them. And I'm sorry. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Kanye was talking about building a sneaker factory in Chicago and manufacturing his own shoes there. Bro, you can still do it. You're a billionaire, right? Why not? Swiss Beats and Timbaland was complaining about not receiving money from, Triller, because they sold the company to them and whatnot. First of all, they didn't need Triller. They could have created their own app. Second of all, they didn't even really come up with the whole concept and name Versus, because that's been a party that's been going on in New York City before COVID hit for like the last 5 to 10 years, where they would do DJ battles between different sets. It would be shit like Rough Riders versus Rockefeller versus Cash Money. And trust me, I went to plenty of these type of parties at Santos Party House back in the day, and I think it's Chinatown, Soho, somewhere around there. Yeah, I liked them all the time. So you stole that idea. So don't give me the whole protecting the artists and things of that nature. That motherfucker steal all the time. Hell, I believe Swizz used to, back in the day, used to always buy motherfuckers beats and throw his little hi-hats on them and say he produced them. But yeah, as far as Kanye goes, man, look, I got to cop a new pair of Kobe Crazy 97s, a new pair of Kobe Crazy 1s. So I'm still going to be copping some Adidas shit. And I might get the Shaq retros this next week too. Because Reebok is owned by Adidas, so yeah. I'm sorry, bro. You're on your own on this one. You know. All I can say is take him to court. Take him to court, dog. Because I just feel that it was a choice that he decided to work with Adidas. You know, he was saying before how it's a better deal than it was with Nike. Nike was trying to give him too much creative control. They probably didn't want to give him creative control because they know how much of a control freak and how much of a madman that he can be. Now, this is not me saying that he's crazy and talking about his mental health. I'm just saying motherfuckers could just, you know, could be real assholes when they're in charge. Moving right along. The Little Mermaid. This is hilarious because me and my girl I was talking about how black people are so thirsty for a James Bond, and she was saying how it would be cool to have one. I'm like, just make a new character. We always, well, I hate to generalize and say we, but you know, some black people always just want to fit in. They think going to the white school is the best school. They think moving to the white neighborhood is the best neighborhood. They think working at the job with the most white people is the best job. Hell, they might think marrying a white man, a white woman is moving up in class, you know. So they think having a black bond would probably put them right up in there. First of all, we got characters like John Wick, dude from the Transporter, you know what I'm saying, like Taken. Create someone like that who's black, you know. You don't need that. But then we transitioned over to the Little Mermaid, and I was saying that there was never a big demand for a reboot. And she was talking about how she always wanted one because her middle name is the same name as Little Mermaid, but that's beside the point. Then the next day, they dropped the trailer with Halle Bailey singing. Dope. And you know, you got some people who are upset saying why they made her black because of the woke people. Now, I've come to realize when they say the woke people, that's just code word for niggers. Black people who don't like racism or racist. They're called woke people. The woke agenda, the woke movement. Then I'm like, I used to watch that movie every damn day because of my little sisters. Think about it. Sebastian the Crab is West Indian. Most of the songs have a Caribbean vibe. Hell, the Little Mermaid doesn't even look fully white. She looks a little tan, a little brownish. Like, you know, a coolie girl. You got some motherfuckers like, it's not even about her being black. Her hair's not red enough. Really? Then I had someone saying, well, if you want to be technical, Atlantis is close to Denmark. Then you got people that was in there like, well, saying like, well, it's really close to here. Atlantis close to here. I'm like, it's not that deep. It's a fictional character. Hell, mermaids aren't even real. They're not. And it's a children's movie. It's not even for you no more. If you want to watch the old shit, watch the old shit. Go on Disney Plus and watch it. This version is for the new kids. Let them watch it. Some dude posted some girl in cosplay and said, like there was other talented people. Mother effer. That's just a white woman with a red wig in costume. And let's not get it fucked up. Halle Bailey can sing her ass off. Not Halle Berry. Halle Bailey. She's a sister Chloe Bailey. People are just weird, man. People get upset for the craziest shit. And trust me, I watch superhero movies, so I see this type of stuff happen all the time. And folks are getting upset about the black Superman, not knowing that there's a different universe with another Superman, but the Henry Cavill version is the main Superman on the main Earth. It's just movies, people. It's not that deep. And shout out to everybody who got NBA 2K on Friday, NBA 2K day. I got my NBA 2K. I went out and bought the Devin Booker version. I never get the more expensive version because I don't play online. I don't be using my team, so like a lot of those things don't matter to me. I may be going to buy some more VC or something like that. Spend like $20, get 100,000, make my character halfway decent. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody who copped 2K. The app is finally working today. I scanned my face. I looked mean as shit. But I got it done. Oh man, I got it done. Whew. Yeah, man. Sad day. Again, rest in peace to PNB Rock. This is sad, man. Like, I don't like hearing about nobody getting killed, dog. Like, it's just sad. It's just sad. Before I let go, Monday Night Football tonight. NFL season is back, baby. My Giants got a win. Hell, even the Eagles won. Cowboys lost and Dak Prescott got hurt. Jesus Christ. Man, oh man. But yeah. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good. God is great. Thank God my paper's straight. I am the Paul Chuck Paul. Peace out. Oh. Shirts on sale in the shop. Cop one.